Kendall Jenner tells her mom Kris to stay away, after Kris pointed out that Kendall is the last daughter to have a baby. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kendall Jenner recently shared her feelings after her mom, Kris Jenner, made some comments about Kendall being the only sibling in the Kardashian-Jenner family who has not yet had a baby. This happened during a family gathering that was shown on the popular reality show, The Kardashians. The moment was a bit uncomfortable for Kendall, and she wasn't shy about saying that her mom needed to relax when it came to talking about children. The Kardashian-Jenner family is famously large and close-knit. Kris Jenner, the matriarch, is the mother of 6 children: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Rob, Kendall, and Kylie. The family is known for sharing much of their personal lives on television and social media, including milestones like births, weddings, and other big events. Over the years, fans have watched as many of Kris's children started their own families, which made the subject of children a frequent topic around the family dinner table. In one recent episode of The Kardashians, the family gathered for a special dinner at Kylie Jenner's home. The dinner was catered by Nobu, a famous restaurant known for its delicious Japanese dishes, making it a luxurious and intimate setting for the family to come together. For Kris Jenner, there is nothing she enjoys more than being surrounded by her children and her grandchildren. She often expresses gratitude for all the blessings in her life, especially when it comes to her family growing. During this dinner, Kris spoke to the cameras in a private confessional moment, sharing her feelings about the past year. She said it had been amazing and filled with many blessings. Despite facing some health scares that made her worried, she was thankful that she had come through those challenges. One of the highlights of the year, she said, was the birth of her grandson, Rocky. Kourtney Kardashian, her oldest daughter, had welcomed Rocky into the world, and Kris was very happy to finally have him as part of the family. However, Kris also made a comment that caught attention. She pointed out that Kendall was still the only one of her children who had not had a baby yet. She said this softly, almost teasingly, suggesting that anything could still happen in the future. For Kris, the idea of more babies is always exciting, and she seems to hope that Kendall might one day have children too. Kendall, who was not able to attend this particular family dinner, later responded to her mom's comment in her own confessional interview on the show. The model, who is 28 years old, called her mom's remark awkward, and told her directly that she needed to chill. Kendall's words made it clear that she felt a little pressure from her mom about having children and that she wanted to keep her family life private until she was ready. The relationship between Kris and Kendall has always been close, but like many families, they sometimes have moments of tension when it comes to personal topics like marriage and children. Earlier in the same season of the show, Kris opened up about her own feelings related to pregnancy and motherhood during a conversation with Kourtney, who is 45 years old. Kourtney asked her mom if she felt sad about not being pregnant anymore. This question touched Kris deeply. She became emotional and almost cried as she spoke about how important pregnancy had been to her. Kris described pregnancy as one of the most beautiful experiences of her life, especially remembering the joy of having her first child, Kourtney, whom she affectionately called her Little Pepper. She joked that Kourtney turned out to be very spicy, showing the playful bond they share. Kourtney responded to her mom's emotional words by saying, "I'm an Aries. I'm a spice." This lighthearted reply helped ease the mood and showed the love between mother and daughter. It was a tender moment that gave viewers a glimpse into the deep connection within the Jenner Kardashian family. To understand the full picture, it is helpful to remember that Kris Jenner is the mother of 6 children: Kourtney, Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and Rob Kardashian. Each of her children has their own life, career, and family story. Several of them have had children of their own, which means Kris is now a grandmother multiple times over. This makes the idea of Kendall being the last sibling without children stand out in the family dynamic. The Kardashian-Jenner family has always been in the public eye, and their lives have unfolded on reality TV shows, social media, and news stories for over a decade. Fans feel connected to the family's personal moments, including milestones like the births of babies. For Kris, who has watched many of her children become parents, the excitement of family growth is understandable. But for Kendall, who is still focused on her career as a top model and on her own path in life, the pressure to have children can feel uncomfortable. She has made it clear that she wants to live her life on her own terms, and having children is a decision she wants to make when she feels ready, not because of family expectations or public pressure. This conversation between Kris and Kendall, shared on The Kardashians, reminds us that even in families that seem perfect or glamorous, there are real feelings and moments of awkwardness. Parents may want what is best for their children, but sometimes their excitement can make their children feel pressured. Meanwhile, the younger generation may want to set their own pace in life, making decisions that fit their personal goals and happiness. Kendall's request for her mom to chill about the baby topic is a very human response that many people can relate to. It is natural for parents to talk about grandchildren, but it's also important to respect when someone is not ready or interested in discussing that part of their life yet. The Jenner Kardashian family story continues to unfold with many more chapters ahead. With so many siblings, children, and grandchildren, there will be plenty more moments to share and celebrate. But for now, Kendall's message is clear. She wants to be free to live her life without feeling rushed by her family, especially when it comes to something as personal and important as having children. This episode of The Kardashians also shows that no matter how famous or successful people are, family life can bring the same challenges and emotions that many viewers experience. Whether it is health scares, big celebrations, or sensitive conversations about family planning, the Jenner Kardashian family reminds us that behind the cameras and media attention, they are just like any other family trying to support and understand each other. To understand the full picture, it is helpful to remember that Kris Jenner is the mother of 6 children: Kourtney, Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and Rob Kardashian. Each of her children has their own life, career, and family story. Several of them have had children of their own, which means Kris is now a grandmother multiple times over. This makes the idea of Kendall being the last sibling without children stand out in the family dynamic. The Kardashian-Jenner family has always been in the public eye, and their lives have unfolded on reality TV shows, social media, and news stories for over a decade. Fans feel connected to the family's personal moments, including milestones like the births of babies. For Kris, who has watched many of her children become parents, the excitement of family growth is understandable. But for Kendall, who is still focused on her career as a top model and on her own path in life, the pressure to have children can feel uncomfortable. She has made it clear that she wants to live her life on her own terms. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.